Weekend League is right around the corner. I have used a lot of players this year. Let's talk about who I think the best players in FIFA are. FC 24, EA Sports, Soccer, Football 24. I don't know what it's called anymore. We're gonna go over defenders, midfielders, and attackers of all different types of budgets. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the defenders that are gonna be low budget. Subscribe if you're new. We post gameplay and market stuff every single day. So this is gonna be the very cheap tier of defenders. These defenders are gonna be about a few thousand coins at the absolute most. We're gonna start with these. Then I'm gonna show you any budget. Then I'm gonna show you the top tier meta of like the best players in the game. Koulibaly's first. This is probably going to be the best, cheapest center back you can find, honestly. The reason he's so cheap is because the Saudi League, obviously, very hard to link, but this card is so good. Honestly, he's, to me, as good as he was last year, despite the downgrade. Ridiculous center back. Akanji, very good, cheap Premier League center back. Good Man City links. Akanji, I actually like more than John Stones, who will not be on this list, so I think that, you know, if you got to choose between Akanji and Stones, I would choose Akanji there. Chiellini's my Evolutions player. I recommend doing Chiellini. One of the better Evolution center backs. I've used him in a couple online games. He fits right in. His in-game stats are great. Obviously, stamina 66. I didn't notice that too much. 95 strength, 92 aggression, plus the great defending stats. I'd recommend probably doing Chiellini, or there's a couple other ones too, but if you want to have like one of the absolute best defenders, you probably can go with Chiellini. Konate, great prem cheap center back. I also like him more than my John Stones. I like him more than other more expensive Premier League center backs. I like Konate a lot. Lucas Klosterman, the best Bundesliga center back. Honestly, the best cheap Bundesliga center back pretty easily is Klosterman for me for starting a Bundesliga starter team. Lucas Hernandez, very great defending stats, so I really like this card. 90 aggression is very nice too. The play styles, he's got a couple of them. He's got slide tackle and bruiser. I can definitely tell he has bruiser. He feels very strong. If you need PSG links and you need a cheap center back, Lucas Hernandez is easily the move, you know, especially with those links being only like 3,000 coins is very nice. Bremer is probably the highest or most expensive center back on this list. I don't think he's going to be very expensive for very long though. He is a must-have in your Serie A teams though. If you don't have Bremer in your team, I mean, this card is a defensive monster. Play styles of block and bruiser, plus the aerial there to win some headers. I mean, this card is nuts. He feels extremely fast. 92 jumping. He's going to win everything for you. A similar vein, Nicolas Sule is one of those guys that just is a beast in the back. 6'5", crazy in-game stats, 95 strength there. He's got gold plus, or sorry, playstyle plus slide tackle, plus anticipate bruiser. I mean, Sule's honestly, once again, him and Klosterman are definitely the guys you should put in your back line if you want a center back in the Bundesliga. Ibanez, harder to link, but very good. 6'1", medium high. The pace is there. It's crazy with 85 pace. He's got block, intercept, and slide tackle as well. So 3 play styles there. Those are my cheap center backs. We got Grimaldo at left back, who's a pretty underrated left back if you need a Bundesliga left back, before you get Alphonso Davies, who will be in the next tier. But with Grimaldo, we got Dumfries, very good right back. 89 physical at a right back. It's crazy. Molina, good La Liga starter right back for me. I like him a little more than Carvajal. Wan-Bissaka, if you need defensive right back, gonna be your guy. He's also got the playstyle plus slide tackle. Anybody this low rated with a playstyle plus is always gonna be nice. You got Klaus, if you need a right back from the Ligue 1. Klaus is very good. You got Catley, Steph Catley. A lot of the women's defenders actually are gonna be in the next tier. There's not many of them that are gonna be in the next tier, but there will be some that you will see. But Catley, I really liked for a cheap left back. Arsenal links. Jordi Alba, I liked a lot more than I expected, honestly. You get to, obviously, the link with Messi. That's why I've been using him. I like him way better than I thought I would. So Jordi Alba, you can definitely use in your team. And we got Reynaldo, also a starter left back from La Liga. Medium high, more of a defensive fullback, but if you need one, I like Reynaldo actually in this game. A lot of good defending play styles there as well. Here are the more expensive defender options. Then we are going to go into 2 center backs, the left back and the right back, I think are the absolute best in the game. So let's begin with the 2 women center backs here that I actually think that you can use for sure. Mapai Leon and Irene Paredes. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. These 2 center backs are actually fantastic. Mapai Leon's 5'7", but her defending stats and everything are just so ridiculous. She has almost every single defending playstyle. If you use Mapai Leon, you're actually going to probably really like her, honestly. She's very usable, even in the top divisions. Now, Irene Paredes also has, I think, yeah, she has slide tackle, playstyle plus, and she also has jockey as well, and she's actually better than you would realize, and also she's 5'10", so that's still like a usable center back height for sure. Eder Militao, I mean, he's just insane again. Nothing else you need to say about Eder Militao. He's ridiculous. Araujo, another insane year for Araujo. If you need a Liga center backs, you know where to find them. They're going to be easy to find. Rafael Varane, incredible center back this year again. He's got anticipate playstyle plus, which is great. 90 jumping on Varane. I mean, it's Rafael Varane in FIFA. You know what he is. Rudiger as well. Another fantastic year of Antonio Rudiger. There's not many surprises in the center backs because there's just, you kind of know ones are going to be great. You struggle against them too, along with everybody else. Kim Min-jae is great this year though. He's like that next tier Bundesliga center back that you should definitely get. 80 pace is awesome for Kim Min-jae. Mats Hummels, underrated option here. I think one of the reasons is that he has playstyle plus of intercept, which I really love. I use him in draft, I believe. He was intercepting everything. Good passing as well. 93 composure is pretty sweet. So I actually think you might like Mats Hummels and Fikayo Tomori as well. He's just so fast. He's just So fast. Fullback, it's a little bit interesting. We have Rolfo here, and Rolfo is genuinely one of the better fullbacks in the game. Should be a better center mid, honestly. I'll put her at center mid for a few games. She's insane. She's just all around looks like an incredible card. Apart from 50 aggression, you know, that's not ideal, but this card is so sick. No defending playstyle, so you might say, okay, she's better in midfield. And if you want to put her there, that's fine. But I think she's an amazing fullback. I definitely would try Rolfo out. Tariq Lamptey's better than you think at 5'4". He just seems to be the most annoying fullback to play against with 43 strength. But 91 aggression kind of makes up for it a little bit. Yeah, he's very annoying to play against. I actually think that you'll like Tariq Lamptey. Theo Hernandez, very good physical fullbacks, are actually pretty good in this game in my opinion, and he's gonna be one of the taller, more physical fullbacks in the game. You're gonna like Theo Hernandez. Alphonso Davies is rapid, 95 pace, high low is the only issue with this card. Quick step plus though, it'll be bombing down the left back spot. Davies is obviously great. We got Lizarazu. If you guys don't like realize, I'm not gonna be putting in like icons here or top tier heroes, because most people, 90% of people plus, just can't afford them, right? We'll talk about those more later in the year as the weeks go on. Lizarazu I've tried, and he's great defensively. I actually noticed him more defensively than like anywhere else, which is kind of surprising. He's a player you can work your way up to. Trent Alexander-Arnold, so pretty surprised by, honestly, that he's just so good again in FIFA this year. It's his body type. I don't know why. His body type does not resemble him in real life. He's like just kind of like thick, honestly. Trent's kind of like a thick boy in game, and he is very strong, and he's just an insane right back. I don't know what it is. Cancelo in form, another fantastic card. A lot like last year. Cancelo's just very good all around. High low though can be a bit of a problem. Even if he's an attacking fullback, I'd low-key kind of want to like put him on stay back while attacking. Di Lorenzo, the great physical fullback option, 6 foot, good strength, good jumping. A defensive fullback if you want one, definitely I would say for Di Lorenzo. Reece James, very similar. He's got playstyle plus of jockey, which is a little bit of a preview for what's about to come here and what I'm about to talk about. I think Reece James is such a sick fullback if you want like a defensive fullback. Hakimi is Hakimi. He's also high-low this year, which is a little bit underwhelming, but he's just so fast and so good all around, and you're gonna like him still. And Jeremy Frimpong, also so fast and just good in FIFA. He's always been good in FIFA, and he's gonna be good again this year. We've got the best left back, 2 best center backs, best right back in the game. Who are they? Probably can guess one of them right off the bat. The best center back in the game, or one of the two, is Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk is just different this year. I mean, he's been different the last like 3 years, so you're not surprised by this at all. But Van Dijk, every time you play against him, every time you use him, you're gonna say this is the best defender in the game. It's just that simple. 4 defending playstyles plus the aerial plus playstyle. Aerial plus playstyle plus whatever it is. He's just insane. I mean, it is what it is. Van Dijk's insane. And the other center back, you probably won't even be able to guess, honestly. But I want to talk about this for a sec here, okay? Jules Koundé, I want to talk about, because I think that for some of you out there, for the way you play, if you're just a little bit more of a manual defender, Koundé with the jockey playstyle plus, I'm telling you right now, if you are even slightly a manual defender, this is going to be the second best center back in the game for you. His jockey speed when you're like L2ing with him going backwards is just ridiculous. It's insane. Koundé, to me, with how I play, would be probably the second best center back in the game for me, not including icons and heroes. Obviously, there's Lucio, Company, but most people probably can't get those guys right now. Koundé is so much at like the higher tier meta than I kind of thought he was going to be when I tried him. I think an insane center back pairing low-key would be Koundé and Mapai Leon. There wouldn't be the tallest center back pairing ever, but they would be definitely the most annoying center back pair ever to play against. That would be for sure. Best left back, you're not going to believe this one. Not on the first page, not on the second page, and he's not on the third page. Is he on the fourth page? Yes, he is. He gets his own tier. It's Ferland Mendy tier. It's the same thing again. Okay, it's the same thing again. There's nothing else to say. It's Ferland Mendy in FIFA. He walks on water. He turns water into wine. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, he just does everything. You can't say anything else about Ferland Mendy. In FIFA and right back, it's gonna be a similar thing to what we've been seeing. Boring selections, I know, but still the best fullbacks in the game. It's Kyle Walker as Ferland Mendy. Kyle Walker, you combine the pace with the defending, with the physical stats that physical right backs and fullbacks I think are just good this year. Also as jockey, I mean, it's just another year of Kyle Walker being the most ridiculous fullback in the game, or one of the most, definitely. So there's your meta players. Okay, let's go to cheap options for DM, center, mid, and cam, kind of mixing all three together here. The attackers portion might have more cams in it, but it's hard to like differentiate between a cam and a winger sometimes. Emre Can CDM is probably the most expensive player on this list, but he's super duper good. If you're rocking a Bundesliga team, try out Emre Can. He's got like play styles in so many different categories as well. He's very good. Crystal Dunn, 5'1". You might say, no shot I'm using her in my team because she's 5'1". Again, she actually intercepts the ball very well. She feels good on the ball, and she's very fast. So you're gonna like Crystal Dunn if you need some like women's league links. Rapid and quick step for Dunn, but she feels very, very good on the ball. Intercepts a lot as well, just as a little bit weak. Enzo Fernandez is just a solid card. Really, like nothing else to say about him besides he's just solid. Everything you want him to be, he kind of is. He's kind of a DMs, kind of a box to box. A really good passing though. Like he's just gonna be really solid for you at the start of the game, honestly. Tchouaméni, also one of the more expensive players in this list, but he's just going to go down in price. And because this card's so good for the price, he's one of the best valued cards in the game, honestly. He's just always so good in FIFA. The fact that he's like 10,000 or less is crazy. Chouameni, if you need French links or Real Madrid, La Liga, anything in your team, and you need a DM, go and get Chouameni immediately. Benacer is very good, honestly. 83 interceptions as a DM. His dribbling feels super nice. Got 4-star skills as well. Serie A team, Benacer, get him in there. Definitely. We got Zambo and Guisa, more of just like a strict DM here, but he's very good at that role. 6 foot, high medium. No defending playstyles. I didn't really notice, I guess, but he has flair and technical. Interesting. I haven't used him in a little while, but that's kind of some interesting playstyles there. Relentless also, so he's gonna have some nice stamina in the game. Kessie, once again, if you're going Saudi League links, Kessie needs to be in your team. How is his name not Kessier, by the way? People always pronounce his name Kessie, but isn't that E literally mean it's Kessier? But I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass completely, but he's an insane DM. I'd use him if you want to have some Saudi League links in there. Joelinton's probably the best Prem DM. Like, I would probably say, yeah, best Prem DM, 6'1". They juiced this card this year. The physicals in this card are crazy. Joelinton is pretty good. And Fofana, also Saudi League DM. You can kind of choose between Kessie and Fofana. Can play Fofana as box-to-box if you want to. He does have some decent dribbling, just his agility balance isn't really there. Still a very good card. So Fofana also gets in there. Sandy Toletti, 5'7", medium. If you need a Real Madrid link, French link, and you need a cheap option, she is definitely the go-to. Incisive pass and press proven, I want to say, is her traits there. Good all-around card, really. Good all-around card for the start of the game. Lamar, always good to start of FIFA. High work rates also, which is great for a box-to-box midfielder. Good in-game dribbling, passing, so Lamar is always good. Better interceptions than you might think as well. Women's card, we got Emily Zanet, 5'6", high. Great defending stats, great physical stats, decent passing, but for a starter DM, if you need some, like, you know, an Alex Morgan link, which we might talk about later, Zanet is a great option. Anticipate, intercept, bruiser, good play styles there. For cams, Julian Brandt. I used him in draft. Way better than I thought. I think one of the reasons is that he has playstyle plus of tiki-taka. It's crazy that playstyle pluses this year, if one of your players has them, it's just such an advantage. I think Brandt was way better than I thought. He had tiki-taka, incisive pass, finesse shot, which I think is also one of the better ones, and technical. I also think that's one of the better traits in the game. So Brandt for a Bundesliga cam, cheap, go for it. Zobozlai is probably the cheapest, best Premier League cam. If you want to use him right away, he's got the playstyle plus of dead ball, which is kind of, you know, meh, but does have technical in there as well. Good all-around stats. Definitely a good card. We got Rabiot, Serie A center mid, box to box. He's great. 6'3", medium, all-around great. Physicals are there. You'll like Rabiot. We've got Majri, Amel Majri, 5'5", medium high with 5-star skill moves, but look at these stats. Dribbling is insane. The passing is great with 87 short pass, 90 crossing, 85 interceptions as well. The physicals not there so much. 61 stamina is a bit of an issue. But I will say, when I used her also in draft, I mean, it was every time she's on the ball, you're like, wow, she feels like one of the best players I've used. I mean, she feels incredible. It doesn't sound right. Her dribbling felt incredible. That sounds better. For a cheap option, hard to find too much better than this. 61 stamina. Just make sure, you know, you're moving on sometime soon from her. Okay, expensive midfielders. I'm going to start off with a couple of things here. Once again, I'm not using icons and heroes for this video, but what I will say about Paul Scholes, I want to bring this up because I have noticed he is really good this year. I want to expand that to say, once you get to a point where you can start affording maybe these lower tier icons, try them in your team, because the playstyle plus incisive pass mixed with long ball, tiki-taka, he also has technical, which I think is one of the better playstyles in this game. Cheaper end center mid icons like Xavi, Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard, I think they actually are going to have roles this year, at least for right now. Of course, this could change in like a few weeks even. But for right now, these center mids are very good, so I'm going to kind of like ignore them for this video. Most people are probably not going to be able to afford them, but if you once you can start affording them, look at some of those cheaper icons. Moving on, let's just start right away with, you know, the discussion being, are women's cards as good as men's cards? Are they better than men's cards? You know, what's the situation behind that? To me, I think it's kind of like a very similar playing field. I think that honestly, lack of physicality does really hurt these women's cards at times. I really do think so. But I will say, right off the bat here, the best center mid in this game is her. Alexia Putellas. This card I've used on loan for 3 games. I had her gold on loan as well that I used. She is the best midfielder in this game, in my opinion. Cam, center mid, wherever you want to play her. She is ridiculous. For the best gold, at least center mid in this game, this is her. And this is it. Technical, incisive pass, finesse shot. First touch is the one she's got playstyle plus on. She's definitely the best center mid I've used this year. Then we got the other 2 Barca players. You got Aitana Bonmati and Patrick Guijarro, who are also ridiculous. So try out both of these cards. They both have ridiculous in-game stats. Aitana Bonmati, 88 interceptions mixed with all of this is ridiculous. And Patrick Guijarro, a cheaper option. Really nice in-game stats as well. The long ball playstyle plus. Barcelona women's links are ridiculous. Pedri Pedri. Barcelona men's links, very, very good also. I really liked Pedri, honestly. Tiki-taka playstyle plus. Very nice card all around. High work rates. Putting Bernardo Silva on this list because of technical plus. I think that's probably the best playstyle right now, at least that I've found so far. Technical plus is insane. Using Bernardo Silva, I've like destroyed me. Got up against like legit great players, you know, getting towards the Civ 3 that are using Bernardo Silva, and he's ridiculous. Great stamina as well. So yeah, I mean, he's way better than you would think, honestly. N'Golo Kante in form. He's got playstyle plus of intercept, and he's Kante. So that's all I gotta say about Kante. He's insane again. Denali, high-paced DM, Premier League, very, very good all around. You got Guilloro, kind of like a women's Conte-ish type, 88 interceptions, high work rates, shorter, good passing though all around. She's got relentless playstyle plus, so she will not run out of stamina anytime soon. I'm putting De Bruyne in this list because I think he's better than his flashback is. Honestly, I do think so. And the 5-star weak foot just helps so much when you are this good of a passer. It's not like I hate the flashback. I just think I'd rather put this one in a list like this than I would his flashback. Barella, very good Serie A center mid. He runs everywhere. You're gonna love him. Musiala, probably the best cam gold card. It's a base cam I've used. I think I would put somebody else maybe as a cam over this guy. I'll talk about him in the attackers here in a sec. Musiala in terms of a gold cam, probably the best I've used. The dribbling being 94 base. My god, this card is nuts. Technical plus. That's all I gotta say about Musiala. Milinkovic-Savic is a card that like is better than you think. I want to put a few Saudi League players in here because I know people will start with some Saudi League teams right now, and he's very good. You might like him a lot. I would give him a try. Fakir's a bit cheaper, but still a great cam, honestly. He's gonna be sweaty for you. Also has technical and finesse shot. Great traits. Jude Bellingham, I like Jude Bellingham. I wouldn't say he's the most insane center mid. I'm putting him here though because I've seen people say he's just insane, so I think it's maybe more of a me thing than anything else, but I haven't gotten on with them to the level of some of these other cards, but I would say he's pretty good. People seem to love Bellingham, so maybe it is a skill issue. I'm not exactly sure, but Goretzka is the last one. Just used him today, and he's great. Goretzka all around fantastic. Perfect right center mid, left center mid in a 4-3-2-1. Okay, cheap attacking options. Let's begin. Lauren James is the first one. Reece James' sister. Way better card than I thought she would be. 5-star skill moves. Did not notice 63 agility really that much because the dribbling is just so high. Plus, she has rapid plus. So I did not notice it much. Fantastic starter attacker. Try and use her. Chloe Kelly. Very good card. High. 4-star, 4-star. Solid all around. Great passing for a right wing. Just shooting up a little bit. 35 aggression. My god. But you know what? She played really good in game. Liked her a lot. Martinelli. Solid starter left wing. 4-star skills. High work rates. 83 finishing mixed with the fact I think he has, technical, quick step, finesse shot. Good traits there for Martinelli. Carrasco. Saudi League starter card. Really good. It's probably one of the better left mids for starter cards, honestly. Technicals there as well. Good all-around card. Saudi League links. Alexander Isak, if you want somebody who's a little bit stronger. Strength in this game does matter if you find it. Great dribbling as well. He has that like rare trio of, he's got 5-star weak foot, good dribbling, good physical. Hard to find that. Swanson, I think it's like 20k or something like that, but she is ridiculous. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. All around, another great card there. Plus technical, finesse shot, quick step. You already know those are some great traits. Beth Mead, only 81 pace, but 5-star skill moves with some really nice in-game stats here as well. People love Beth Mead. 31 aggression. Holy shit. Technical as well there, but a very good card. Cascarino, 94 base pace with 2-star weak foot. But you know what? If you need a pace merchant to come on, she is going to do just that. I mean, as a super sub off the bench, she is going to be the one. She's got technical and quick step plus. So you need somebody to come off the bench. You put Cascarino on your bench. Cody Gakpo, way better than I thought. Look at that goal to game ratio on Gakpo. He's way better than I thought he was going to be. I would definitely give him a try. Laxtinius is who I used as my evolutions player. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, really nice stats. I would recommend using her, honestly. 43 long pass, though, 66 short pass. That is where she'll kill you. But outside of that, really nice card. Trossard, way better than the stats suggest. I gotta say, 4-star, way better than the stats suggest there for Trossard. I have a hard time playing against him. Kunda Nanji, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 5'9". I mean, look at the card. I mean, it's just all around fantastic. Technical, quick step, relentless, Travella. This goes on and on. This Myra Ramirez, 89 pace, 4-star skill moves. Another great card all around with 95 jumping, 93 stamina, 88 strength. Another ridiculous card. And I figured out the cards I like. Technical, quick step. You wonder why I like them. Correa, always good in FIFA. Always a great starter card. Really nice all-around stats. 4-star. Very solid in-game stats for Angel Correa. Danjuma, evolutions player, a popular evolutions player. 4-star. If you end up not doing that, you can just put him straight in your team. He's still very good. Got this Dumernay card, 4-star skills. 5'3" is a bit worrisome, but insane finishing. Great dribbling. I think I voice cracked. Technical quick step. Incisive pass and finesse shot. That is a crazy good playstyle trio. Quartet. Was that 4? I don't even know what the right word is. Jay-Z. Honestly, Jay-Z. I mean, honestly, don't ask me. 4-star skills. Nice all-around stats. Man United links. That's very nice. Great dribbling. Need a cheap attacker. There's one. Leroy Sané. If you can handle the 2-star weak foot, you'll love this card. The problem is, of course, 2-star weak foot, but if you can handle that, it's the only downside. He's got great stats. Good playstyles as well. He's got quick step and rapid. You will like him if you're able to use him with the 2-star weak foot. Then we got Mullen as well. Great all-around card here. Cheap, can play right mid and striker. You'll like Mullins. So these are my cheap options. Now let's get to the expensive attacker option. And you're gonna notice a theme here. Most of these players are ridiculous dribblers. I think that's because this year left stick dribbling is back and better than ever almost. And it's so vital to have that in my opinion that it's difficult for me to not rank anybody on like the top who can't do it as well as certain other players can. Vinny and Mbappe, you don't need me to tell you that they're insane. I'm gonna put these guys back here because Vinny and Mbappe are the two best attackers in the game probably, and you could have guessed that before the game came out. Get into it though. We got Wrighton, way better than I expected. Great left winger. Highly recommend here. We got Asisat Oshwala. I think I said that correctly. Used it for a few games with all the other Barcelona players, maybe because I just had, you know, Putellas and, you know, those guys on my team, or gals, I should say. But she was insane. I recommend her. We got Alex Morgan, 94 base finishing, finesse shot plus. All you need to know about Alex Morgan, she is a ridiculous finisher in the box, mommy. Sam Kerr also, way better than I thought she would be. Some of these games I think are from squad battles, so you can kind of ignore the goal to game, but way better than I expected her to be for a more like, you know, she's not even really that expensive. For a more expensive option, Griezmann is a card you need in your team. If you really want to build a La Liga team, a French team, Griezmann is a card that, dear God, I hate playing against him. Finesse shot plus. This is a ridiculous striker. Victor Osimhen, kind of a pace whore, good strength, good dribbling, better left stick than I expected him to have. Really nice card for Victor Osimhen. Sophia Smith, also pace whore, left stick whore, 88 finishing, 93 stamina, 92 jumping, technical. I mean, dear God, Sophia Smith's insane. Kolo Muani, one of my favorite strikers this year. 36 aggression, I don't notice at all. I don't know why. If he feels really strong. Great dribbling, great finishing, 4-4. Try Kolo Muani. We got Son. Son feels great as well. Once again, finesse shot plus is crazy. The left stick is there. Passing's there. You already know Heung-min Son is going to be very good. Neymar is back on like that top tier of attackers this year. I mean, he always kind of was, but he's back up to that like top 5 range. Neymar's left stick is unbelievable. Lifestyle plus is trickster. First touch, flare, technical, quick step. I mean, you know what I'm talking about if you defended against Neymar this year. I mean, the guy is outrageous. Trinity Rodman, 94 pace, another pace score here. Good link to Alex Morgan though if you need somebody like that. Quick step plus, finesse shot as well. Rodman, very good card. Leao is a card that I actually just liked. I didn't love, but everybody I use cooks me with him. Everybody I hear talk about loves him. So maybe it was a skill issue. That's what I'm going to guess. So try Leao for yourself though. Karim Benzema, finesse shot plus, just auto finisher, good dribbling, good passing as well. Benzema is the man. Lionel Messi, probably my favorite attacker this year. Just uploaded a video on him actually. This is, I mean, I took him out of my team for a little bit and I miss him already. I want to buy him back. Finesse shot, incisive pass, technical, quick step. Ousmane Dembele, another just dribble god, right? Stamina is a little low, strength is low, but dribble god, 5'5". Dembele's insane. Same with Mo Salah, another dribble god. That's what a lot of these players are this year. I'm telling you right now, just if you can get left stick down, which I'll make a video on very soon, you are going to love this game. Graham Hansen, one of the better women's attackers this year, 94 agility, 5-star skills, 5'10" as well, so a good height. Great card. Marcus Rashford, power shot plus is actually pretty useful as well, I'm noticing. I didn't think it maybe would be because it make them more accurate, just, you know, makes them release them faster. I'm getting the hang of it, trying them out right now, and Rashford is very, very good. And Kvaratskhelia is my last one here. Once again, dribble god, left stick's insane, 5'5" is always great. Technical, finesse shot, great play styles there. Who are the best attackers in FIFA this year, at least that I've used? I mean, Mbappe seems to me to be the best player in the game just in general. I think probably it'll end up being between him and like R9 possibly, and LA could be up there considering everything. I mean, I don't know. There's gonna be some like slight differences between those cards, but Kylian Mbappe with the strength as well, because strength matters this year too. I mean, this is the best card in the game if you can somehow get him. He's 3 million coins, good luck, but I mean, for less than a couple 100K, I think your best options for me, it's Lionel Messi. I think you should try and get towards Messi and Neymar. That's who I think you should try and get towards if you don't have a lot of coins. Try and get towards Messi and Neymar. One, because it's fun to use them both because they're obviously legends of the game, but two, they are actually both insane this year. I think that's gonna be pretty much it. We didn't talk about goalkeepers, and for goalkeepers, I didn't really say much because they're just so bad this year. What I will say is that the best keeper I've used is probably Courtois. I think Courtois is probably the best keeper in this game. He has been for the past couple of years, and outside of that, I've noticed just negligible differences in players. Neuer's been fine for me. Mike Maignan been fine, but I don't know what goalkeepers are ridiculous and what aren't. I can't even tell you. Like, I don't want to tell you and give you just something out of my ass. I don't think I know, honestly. I'm sure there's players I missed, by the way. I'm sure there are. If you've used one that didn't make the list and you think deserves to be here, let me know. I love you all. Since video over soon. Peace.